Tecno Mobile GH was kind enough to send over the Tecno Phantom X2 5G. And there are two variants of this device, and they include the Tecno Phantom X2 5G, which is what I have here, and the Phantom X2 Pro. So this is more like the little brother or sibling for the Tecno Phantom X2 5G. In today's video, I'll be sharing my review with you of what I think about this device and whether or not if you should get this over the Phantom X2 Pro. I'm DELPPY, and make we talk, Charlie. The device comes in an amazing premium packaging that houses some accessories for the device. Accessories which include a 45-watt fast charger, a USB Type-C to Type-A charging cable, a USB Type-C earphones, and a good-looking case that complements the interesting design of this smartphone. The case also serves as a kickstand to help place your device on surfaces when watching video or consuming content. But we'll get more into that in subsequent parts of this video. Let's talk about the build and design of this device. Premium build. Of course, this is Tecno's flagship device. So they would want to give it that premium build every flagship would come with. So you're not missing that premium feel and design on this device. The rear side of the device is made of plastic that feels very, very nice in the hand. And also the front side, which is Corning Gorilla Glass Victus and has a curved display. It has an aluminum frame all over the device, and at the topmost part of the aluminum build, it's flat. So this device could actually stand if you want to flex it around. The rear facing side of the device is what sells the device the most, because to some people that camera design is a big guy and they don't like it. Some other people like myself really admire that design, and I think it's what Tecno is standing out with on the Tecno Phantom X2 Pro. Let me know your thoughts about that particular design and share with us in the comment section. This is a 6.8-inch device, which means it's quite tall. And the device in its own comes with a curved display, as stated earlier. Gives you that premium feel like I mentioned earlier. And even with the addition of the case it comes with, it gives it a little grip. Although the case doesn't protect the sides of the device, so you do have to be very careful if you're getting that as a protection for the device, because of course the curved edges are quite exposed even with the case Tecno gives you in the box. I must say that Tecno Mobile got the premium flagship feel just right on this device. Can't elaborate much, you'd have to experience it for yourself. The device is going for 6,800 Ghana cedis approximately, so converting to dollars, this should be somewhere around $600 or a little less than $600. On the display, you should notice the hydrogel screen protector, which obviously serves as a screen protector for the device. Moving on to the specifications of the display on this device is a 6.8-inch FHD AMOLED display, which has a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. It's protected with Corning's Gorilla Glass Victus protection, and for those of you who would like to play around with 120 Hz, there's an option in the display settings to toggle it to automatic, which switches between 120 Hz and 60 Hz, depending on how your battery is faring. Also, if you want to manually toggle it to 60 Hz, you have the option to do that as well. Consuming content on this device as an AMOLED display is nothing but the best. And using the device outdoors, you might struggle a little bit, but it does the job outdoors no matter how harsh the sunlight is. It's just that it doesn't get extremely bright like you would expect as compared to some flagship devices. But it's great and it gets the job done. On the sides of the device, you could see the power button, which is accented with an orange accent. And there's a volume rocker button. At the bottom of the device, we could also see the USB Type-C charging ports, a mono speaker system. This didn't come with stereo speakers, which is quite of a bummer to me, but also you get the chance to use a dual nano SIM card. Of course, this device doesn't come with support for expandable storage, so sorry. Let's talk about software and performance. The device comes with 8 gigs of RAM, which could be boosted with the help of memory fusion to up to 12 gigabytes. Now, on the Phantom X2 Pro, which comes with 12 gigabytes of RAM, you can actually boost that with memory fusion to up to 17 gigabytes, because of course the Phantom X2 Pro comes with 12 gigabytes. The device runs on iOS 12 and Android 12 out of the box. Tecno has promised us with a surprise that this device will be receiving 2 major OS upgrades, which means that it's going to move from Android 12 to Android 14, and also to add an additional year of security updates on the device. So if you get this device, you're looking at using it for a longer period of time before switching. Of course, iOS didn't disappoint. Bloatware is still on this device and it can be quite annoying, with two major apps constantly sending notifications, and they include the Palm Store app and the Phoenix browser app. But the interesting part is you can actually disable the notifications that come out from these apps and you're good to go. I mean, of course, as a flagship device, you wouldn't want notifications disturbing your device that much. You like to keep it clean and gentle, right? When it comes to security, this device uses an optical fingerprint scanner, which is quite fast and reliable. Now, this is a flagship killer. Of course, it's a flagship device, but it's also a flagship killer in the sense that for approximately $600, this can compete with devices that have the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor. Because, of course, it runs on the Dimensity 9000 chipset. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that chipset is powerful enough to handle the most strenuous tasks thrown at it. I played Call of Duty Mobile and Apex Legends on this device, and it slashed through these games like butter, running at the maximum settings for all the games I played. I really love how tough performance is on the Tecno Phantom X2, and I won't lie, it's a great device. Although there were some minimal heating up issues here and there, it wasn't too hot to a point that would restrict me from continuous gaming. So of course, when it comes to performance, this is a 10 over 10. Battery life on this is perfect. It comes with 5,160 milliamp hour battery capacity, which means that if you're somebody who is not a heavy user, you can use this device for almost a day and a half, especially if you're somebody who just does some minimal calls, text messaging, WhatsApping, and some little internet stuff. But like me, you'd have to end up spending close to a day before charging your device again. Battery life on here is nothing but great. Let's look at the cameras. There's a triple rear camera situation here, which look quite obvious on the device. There is a 64 megapixel OIS lens, which helps with optical image stabilization. Then there is a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle lens for ultra wide angle shots, and a 2 megapixel depth sensing lens for portrait or bokeh shots. Now, those are the specifications, but as to the picture quality, I'll let you guys be the judge of it. So as you're seeing, these are the image samples from the Tecno Phantom X2 Pro. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section about what you think about it, and let's get interactive. When it comes to filming videos, this device can film videos at the rear-facing camera of up to 4K 60 FPS, and it can also shoot video at the selfie camera of up to 1080p. This is a video from the front-facing camera of the Tecno Phantom X2. Let me know what you think about the video footage in the comment section. Now, that sums it up for my review for the Tecno Phantom X2. Of course, it's a device and it's not entirely perfect. So the downsides for this particular device include: one, it's not having an IP rating. So my dear friend who likes to party in the pool and take some pictures down in the pool would not know if the device will get damaged by water or not. Also, the fact that this doesn't have stereo speakers, it makes me block up the speakers a lot when I'm gaming, which is quite of a downside. Of course, obviously, I won't get that immersion I want unless I connect my Bluetooth earbuds. I'm DELPPY, and as always, we will talk more, Charlie.